What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Bears Profit Plays YouTube channel. If you enjoyed the content in this video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel below. Also, be sure to stick around to the end of this video for a quick message from our team. Let's get into the video. All right, Trey, let's get into some MLB picks and props for Sunday, June 18th slate of games. Let's take a look at that leaderboard. Start us off.
And yes, I went 2-0 yesterday. I gave out the Cincinnati Reds on the money line and +0.5 on the first 5-inning run line versus the Houston Astros. Both those bets cashed for us very easily in this game. The Reds, they won the first 5 innings by a score of 5-1, and then they ended up just nuking the Astros in the full game by a score of 10-3. So this one felt good. I know a lot of people probably didn't want to follow me on the Reds versus the Astros, but look at me now. Ended up paying off for a 2-0 day.
Yeah, Trey, my play yesterday was the San Diego Padres on the money line against the Tampa Bay Rays. They won 2-0. Blake Snell, electric in this game. I think he had 12 strikeouts, 6 innings pitched, only allowed 2 hits. He was mowing down people. And then the San Diego bullpen, I think they finished with 17 strikeouts, something like that. They were mowing down the Rays. Rays didn't stand a chance in this game. Had a couple errors in the game. The Tampa Bay Rays defense did allow San Diego to get 1 run, and then by that time it was over because the bullpen and Blake Snell in this game were electric. So San Diego Padres did win. We sweep the board today. Let's sweep the board tomorrow. Trey, start us off.
Yeah, and I'm going to be starting us off with this San Francisco Giants at Los Angeles Dodgers game. We all know this by now. These two teams do not like each other, and when they play, more often than not, it usually makes for some great baseball. And I do not think this game's going to be any different. But both these teams are looking up at the Diamondbacks in the NL West standings. The Giants, they are 4.5 games back of the Diamondbacks with a 37-32 record, 19-15 on the road. And the Dodgers, they are already 3 games back of the Diamondbacks with a 39-31 record, 22-12 at home. But both these teams, they are throwing out some great pitchers in this game. San Francisco, they're throwing out Logan Webb, who has already pitched in 14 games for them this season, and he's turned that to a 5-6 record with a 3.15 ERA. But his road ERA does creep up a little bit to 4.01, so it does go into the 4s. And Webb, he's also already pitched against the Dodgers this season, and he only pitched in 5 innings in that game while allowing 4 runs. So look for the Dodgers to try to get after him early in this game. But the Dodgers, they're throwing out a elite pitcher in Tony Gonsolin. And Tony, he's pitched in 9 games only this season, and he has a 4-1 record with a 1.93 ERA. He's been electric, and he has been even better in Dodger Stadium in his 4 starts. He has turned that to a 3-0 record with a 1.66 ERA. So look for him to just have a lot of confidence pitching at home in this game. And so I have to give the pitching matchup to the Dodgers here, and I'm going to have to give the batting matchup to the Dodgers as well. Los Angeles, they're averaging 5.51 runs per game, which is 3rd overall in the MLB. And the Giants, they're still a top 10 batting team. They're 9th with an average of 4.81 runs per game. But the Dodgers, they're the home team here. They're the better batting team, and they're throwing out the better pitcher. So I'm going to take the Dodgers on the money line at -136. And plus, Los Angeles, they have beat the Giants in 7 out of their last 9 meetings. Might as well make it 8 out of the last 10. So give me the Dodgers on the money line.
Yeah, Trey, I like it. For my play today, I'm going to be looking at the Miami Marlins going up against my Washington Nationals. I'm going to go against my heart in this game, and I'm going to bet with my brain, taking the Miami Marlins -1.5 on the run line at +105. The Miami Marlins will have Jose Luzardo on the mound, who has had quite the trend over the last 5 games. Over those games, he has given up 5 runs or more in 3 of the games and 1 run or less in 2 of the games. If the trends continue in this game, he will pitch a 7-inning, 1-run allowed game against the Nationals. In his last 5 starts, he has given up 6 runs, then 1 run, then 5 runs, then 1 run, then 5 runs, and this today will be the 1-run game. It is a very weird pattern that means absolutely nothing, but it seems like he has a very good bounce-back start after a rough outing in previous games. The Miami Marlins should have no problem hitting in this game going up against Patrick Corbin, who does lead the MLB in hits allowed per game. Patrick Corbin also consistently gives up 3 earned runs in basically all of his starts this season, so we should get enough run support in this game to cover that 1.5 spread and then put it in the hands of Jesus Luzardo to shut down the Nats. The Marlins will also be looking for the clean sweep of the Washington Nationals as they won the first 2 games of the series, and this will be the last game of the series. So give me the Miami Marlins on the run line to sweep the Nationals. -1.5 will be my play. Try to take a look at our player props from yesterday. Start us off.
Yes, and I swept the game picks, and I did the reverse sweep on the player props. I gave out Ronald Acuna Jr. over 9.5 fantasy score versus the Rockies, and Hunter Green over 6.5 strikeouts versus the Astros. I went 0-2 because neither of these players wanted to go over on this game. Acuna, he had 5 plate appearances, and he got on base twice with 1 single and 1 walk, and even scored a run. But That is only 7 fantasy points, so he did not hit the over. And Hunter Green, he pitched a gem of a game. I got to give it to him going up against the Astros. He pitched in 6 innings, only allowing 2 runs on 5 hits, but he did only strike out 3 batters, which is weird because it was his season low for a game that he pitched more than 3 innings in. So it's just the way it goes sometimes, but I'll be definitely better today.
Yeah, Trey went 1-0, and that's where it's going to stand. I had Brandon Nimmo over 1.5 bases. He hit a ding-dong in his first at-bat. And then I had Brayan Bello under 2.5 earned runs against the Yankees. That game got postponed till tomorrow. I believe they're playing a doubleheader, got rained out. So we went 1-0 there. We go 1-2 as a team. Let's sweep the board tonight. Trey, start us off.
Yeah, so I'm going to be attacking Mike Trout here over 8.5 fantasy score versus the Royals. Trout, he has not had a great 2023 season, at least in Mike Trout terms. He's only batting .252 with 65 hits in 68 games, but he is getting a cupcake matchup here against Zack Greinke and the Royals. Mike Trout, he's faced Kansas City in 57 career games, and he's turned that to a .349 batting average with 15 home runs, 39 RBIs, and 50 runs scored in those 57 games. And then whenever we look at Mike Trout versus Greinke, it's still great trends because Trout, he's faced Greinke in 9 games, and he's turned that to a .360 batting average against them. Because Trout, he has 2 home runs, 2 triples, and 9 RBIs in his 9 games versus Greinke. And I expect him to have a similar domination station in this game here because Greinke, he has a 4.65 ERA, and he's allowed 12 home runs in his 14 starts. So give me Mike Trout to go over 8.5 fantasy score versus the Royals.
Yes, Trey, I will be playing that tomorrow. Great pick there. For my batting prop tonight, I'm going to go with Bryan Cruz over 1.5 bases against the Washington Nationals. I'm taking Bryan Cruz tonight because he is beyond due to have a multi-hit game after he has gone 0 for 21 in his last 5 games. His batting average has dropped from 300 to 270. And like I said before, he is due to have a great game against the Washington Nationals, who will be throwing out Patrick Corbin. Corbin loves to gift hits to opposing teams as he's allowed the most hits by any pitcher in the MLB this season per game. Over his last 4 starts for Corbin, he's allowed 29 hits, and on the year, he's allowed 97. The Miami Marlins should be able to get some pitches they like in this game as Corbin continues to struggle with his command, walking 14 batters as well over his last 4 games. Look for Bryan Cruz to find his pitch and get out of this little slump he's in for the plate. I'm taking his over 1.5 bases as my first play. Trey?
I love that one. So I'm going to be going with Tanner Bibee over 2.5 earned runs allowed versus the Diamondbacks. Bibee, he's a rookie pitcher this season that seems to be a lot more comfortable pitching at home than on the road, which is totally understandable. But we just need to keep hammering his over on the road until he proves that he is a capable road pitcher. In his 5 home starts, he has an impressive 2.57 ERA. But whenever we look at his 4 road starts, it just does not look very good with a 5.75 ERA. And in his most recent road start, it was against the Padres where he only pitched in 4 innings and allowed 6 runs. I expect similar production in this game against one of the best offenses in baseball. Arizona, they're the 7th ranked scoring offense in the first 5 innings, where they averaged 2.84 runs per game. And with Bibee on the mound, I think that pushes them over the edge to the 3 number. So give me Tanner Bibee to go over 2.5 earned runs allowed versus the Diamondbacks.
Yeah, Trey, for my pitching prop tonight, I'm going to be looking at Luke Weaver over 2.5 earned runs going up against the Houston Astros. It's just another week that we get to attack Luke Weaver. He is probably one of my favorite pitchers to bet against this season. On the season, he has pitched in 10 games, and in those 10 games, he's allowed 3+ earned runs in 8 of them. He also doesn't go very deep in these games as he's been getting hit around early and often, giving up multiple hits in nearly every start before the 5th inning. The Houston Astros over the last 5 games have struggled from the plate as a team, but I don't think that's going to be a problem in this game with the way Luke Weaver has been pitching this season. The Astros have only scored 7 runs in their last 3 games, but look for that to turn around in this game as they get to Luke early, putting up multiple runs on the board before the 5th inning. My last prop of the day will be Luke Weaver over 2.5 earned runs against the Houston Astros. All right, guys, that'll do it for our MLB player props and game picks for Sunday, June 18th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please be sure to drop a like in this video and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Just want to let everyone know that while we do give out free picks, plays, and predictions on our YouTube channel, we also have a website for you to check out. On our website, bearsprofitplays.com, you can subscribe to the website absolutely free with an email and gain access to our written articles about upcoming sporting events. If you're really looking to make some cash, we have an option to become a member of our website. If you become a member, you will gain access to our locks of the week, which are written articles that go in depth as to why we are picking that particular outcome. As of now, our member plays have been red hot, hitting over 60% of our plays. If you don't want to become a member, it's no sweat. We are here to try and make you guys some money. That's our main goal. So come on over to bearsprofitplays.com and subscribe for free. Check us out, follow our free picks, and see for yourself that our member plays are a great investment for you. Thanks for watching.